Hello, I'm Dr. Ruth Cherry, and I write books for transformation. Most of the inmates at the state penitentiary where I work were drug addicts. Heroin, marijuana, cocaine, LSD, whatever they could get. They speak about chasing their first high, always remembering a more intense experience than they've had since then, and not being able to recreate it. They didn't abandon the chase until incarceration forced the end. In the meditation groups, I ask if our meditations are similar in any way to their drug highs. The longtime meditators say yes, but without coming down. Longing for the experience of oneness may be the soul of drug addiction, and isn't that the core human drive? We seek love, friendship, or success, but these diversions so often leave us dissatisfied. We achieve what we say we want, and within minutes, we want something more. Why? My suspicion is that on a cellular level, we know that what we are missing is something that we need to be whole. On an intellectual level, we can't identify what that is, but we substitute definable solutions. We long for peace inside, but we focus on making money. That's something we can control. Who can force peace? We want happiness, which we can't make happen on cue, so we enjoy chocolate, which we can buy anytime. The inmates use drugs. What's the difference? Control of something finite substitutes for oneness with the infinite for a minute. I don't know of one person who would say that what she seeks in life more than anything else is oneness with God, but I suspect that that is the human condition. We somehow know that there is more to existence than meets the eye. We can't place it, so we try to structure an experience that we can define. We must redefine God in limited terms so our minds can be involved in the act. Better to use our minds than to allow unlimited vulnerability. But allowing and vulnerability are what knowing God is about. We imprison God when we say money or love or power will make me happy, as if those equate to God. When we try to define God, we limit God. When we want to assume an overlay of happiness without doing our undercover work, we shy away from God. We hate not being in control, and when we are in control, we imprison God. We want God to not threaten us. We want God to fit into our lives neatly. We want God to keep us comfortable. So if we accept the premise that experiencing oneness with God is the basic human longing, and if we acknowledge that losing our boundaries terrifies us humans, then we find ourselves in a pickle of gigantic proportions. For a few years or decades, we look for God under the streetlight, so to speak. We want God in small doses, easily digested. We're satisfied with our God in a box. And that's the end of the story for many folks. Some of us won't let go of the search that easily, though. And by midlife, we won't engage in illegal activity or reckless risk-taking. What are we to do? We need to experience our oneness with God, because without that, we're lost. Nothing else holds meaning. The vastness of our inner world and the pervasiveness of our life experience when we surrender and trust in meditation and then throughout the day leads us to experience God minute by minute. And then we don't want to stop, even when it's scary or unpleasant or inconvenient. And I think that's what the drug-addicted inmates sought in their own unsavory way. They're just being humans. On some level, they know there's more. They detoured with drugs, but find some peace in meditation, just like the rest of us. My books for transformation are Living in the Flow, Practicing Vibrational Alignment, Accepting Unconditional Love, Open Your Heart, and Transformation Workbook. I'd like to give you a PDF of Living in the Flow, Practicing Vibrational Alignment, so if you go to my website, meditationintro.com, and leave your contact information, I'll send it to you. All I ask in return is that you send me your thoughts, your comments, your reactions after you've read the book. Thank you.